Absolutely. Discussions are actively underway between the US Congress and Ripple Labs. This isn't hearsay. It's been verified repeatedly. So, when we speculate on the future worth of XRP, we're not talking about small digits. We're envisioning a valuation that skyrockets to tens of thousands of dollars. The momentum doesn't stop there. President Biden has signed an executive order that directly involves XRP, among other digital currencies, signaling a major governmental nod. But hold on, there's more to the story. A congressional representative has stepped into the spotlight, openly acknowledging this development. He said, CBDC is just one type of publicly issued digital dollar and would be issued, backed, and regulated by the Federal Reserve and have the full faith and backing of the US government. This could serve as an alternative to existing forms of payment and have a benefit including instant payment settlement, provide a medium for cross-border transactions, and foster greater financial inclusion. More than 130 countries have begun to explore their own government-backed digital currencies. China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and India have already commenced pilot programs, and a digital euro pilot could be launched as early as 2028. At the same time, the United States seems to lag considerably, despite the growing and clear evidence highlighting the attributes of digital currency. And it's not just one lone voice in the political arena discussing Ripple and XRP. There's another influential figure, a different US lawmaker, who's entered the conversation. Here's the scoop on their perspective. He said, "So a provisional registration authority creates safe harbors from certain actions, but people are able to be prosecuted. No cases against people are stayed by a provisional authority." That's not correct at all. These multiple members of the US Congress have not just mentioned, but emphasized Ripple and XRP by name. Such endorsements have sparked belief among many that a $10,000 valuation for XRP could just be the starting point. The anticipated pivotal function of XRP in the US financial system, as well as its potential integration into global central bank digital currencies, feeds into this optimism. Moreover, we have indicators suggesting that the US Federal Reserve might be looking towards XRP adoption. Hey there, Moneyside family, your trusted source for all things XRP related. Before we dive, do me a solid smash that like button, hit subscribe, and toggle on notifications to join our community. And hey, we're rolling out an epic XRP giveaway once we hit 60,000 subscribers. It's easy to throw your hat in the ring with just 3 simple steps. So make sure you do all that. Drop a hashtag Moneyside in the comments to secure your spot. Big news is on the horizon, and it seems the Federal Reserve is playing its cards close to the vest regarding XRP. Word on the street is that they might no longer want the average Joe to grab a slice of the XRP pie because they're eyeing it all for themselves. It's rumored that following an impending collaboration with Ripple Labs, the Fed might just put a stop to the retail purchasing of XRP. What's the implication here? Well, it throws up a huge question. Will there be a buyback or not? Well, that's a hot topic. It's not our focus today. Instead, there's talk of a potential scenario where, if they choose to deploy it, XRP's value could soar to anywhere between $10,000 to $35,000. And some are speculating about a buyback that could hit even more astronomical figures like $50,000 per XRP. But let's not get sidetracked by speculation, and instead zero in on why the Federal Reserve might want to take the reins on XRP, how they might leverage it, and the ongoing discussions with Ripple Labs on moving forward. Fueling these discussions is the confirmation that XRP will be utilized globally under the ISO 4217 standard, which underscores the US's plan to roll out its use. The target start date? January 1st, 2023, with some chatter about December 31st, 2023, backed by data from independent research. And here's a kicker. This timeline trails right behind the Ripple SEC settlement deadline of November 9th, 2023, which is set to resolve the ongoing debate on whether XRP is a security or not for institutional use. It appears the runway lights are lit for Ripple Labs in the US, thanks to Congress. A nod from the government has been given, allowing Ripple to initiate retail payment services with XRP in the States. This approval comes from Judge Analisa Torres, who's given the go-ahead on a smaller scale. Yet, the larger question remains for institutional use, and it's this pivotal aspect that hinges on the outcome of the Ripple SEC lawsuit. The resolution of this legal tussle is crucial for Ripple and the SEC, especially with the Federal Reserve partnerships in the pipeline. Current buzz suggests that a settlement might be inked by the notable date of November 9th, 2023. Within the whispers of the financial corridors, it's said that the settlement may require Ripple to pay a fine of just $20 million. a sum that hints at Ripple's likely agreement and the potential conclusion of the SEC lawsuit. The winds are changing, and the institutional sentiment towards Ripple Labs is riding a wave of positivity. In a groundbreaking move, America's banking titan, the Bank of America, has stepped into the limelight with a public announcement of its alliance with Ripple, indicating a possible pivot to using XRP post-lawsuit. Adding to this, a document from the Federal Reserve has surfaced, accessible on their official site, where Ripple and XRP are repeatedly cited as superior for cross-border transactions. Plainly stated on federalreserve.gov, the document underscores the government's, and by extension, the Federal Reserve's, inclination to integrate Ripple and XRP into their operations. The adoption of Ripple's technology is sweeping across industries at an impressive scale. Take Western Union, for instance. They started leveraging Ripple's blockchain and XRP to transform the way money moves across borders on August 30th. 2023. Within the next day, we're on the edge of our seats, waiting to hear if Ripple Labs will take what's been dubbed the silver platter deal in their settlement with the SEC. The crux of the matter is a $20 million settlement fee that could bring the SEC's case against Ripple to a close. Such a settlement is likely to send the valuation of XRP skyrocketing. There's a buzz in the air with forecasts indicating that we might see XRP's price floor hit $10,000, especially as Ripple gears up to overhaul the international cross-border payment system. This comes at a time when global debt is peaking at unprecedented levels, and the anticipation is that a chunk of this capital flow will be channeled through the XRP ledger, potentially triggering a significant hike in XRP's price. We're already witnessing the ripple effect of these developments. The congressional go-ahead for Ripple to kick off XRP payment services in the US and the Federal Reserve's endorsement of XRP's global use under the ISO 4217 standard are monumental. This standard reveals plans for the US to start employing XRP by December 31st, 2023. Considering these points, it's not too far-fetched to guess which way Ripple is leaning regarding the SEC settlement decision. Today, November 9th, stands as a pivotal juncture not just for Ripple and its native token XRP, but for the entire cryptocurrency domain. Ripple is at a crossroads with the choice to either agree to the Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC settlement proposal or forge ahead with court proceedings. The SEC has called Ripple to the table for a definitive meeting to finalize their stance, a settlement to conclude the proceedings or to continue with litigation. It's been reported that the SEC has extended a settlement fee of $20 million. Legal experts and financial analysts seem to suggest that such a settlement fee would be a virtual victory for Ripple, carrying a 99.9% chance of acceptance. This offer stands in stark contrast to an earlier exorbitant demand of $770 million in penalties by the SEC, which Ripple rejected, leading to an escalation of the legal battle. The more reasonable figure now on the table has spurred speculation among analysts about a potential surge in XRP value, predicting a range from $1,000 to $10,000 as the litigation fog clears and Ripple begins to cement its position in the global payment infrastructure. The reach of XRP and Ripple's influence is going global. Notably, the Dubai Central Bank has given the green light to XRP for cross-border transactions, signaling a monumental shift in the virtual asset space. In a nutshell, Dubai's central bank has pinpointed XRP as a vehicle of choice for international payments, an endorsement that can't be overstated. But it's not just central banks and financial institutions that are turning their gaze towards the capabilities of the XRP ledger. Governments and various industry players are also exploring its potential to revolutionize their operations. Please remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications to be the first to know when I release new content. I'm excited to catch up with you in the upcoming video. Take care.